All right. Well, this was completely unexpected. I was planning on doing a stream today, but I didn't know it was going to be this. I have not streamed in forever on this channel, so I'm excited to be back getting into some gaming streaming. So hello, everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Haven't streamed on this channel in quite a while, but I was installing another game, a demo for a game called Arms Trader Tycoon that I wanted to do a little stream of today. And then I had a pop-up notification that the core patch 1.0 was available for Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Well, we've only been waiting for, I don't know, 2-3 years for this campaign, but it's here. Happy Thanksgiving, James. Hello, how is everybody doing? We have Campaign 1.0. In my understanding, I just installed it. I haven't played it yet. I pulled it up to this screen, and now we're doing the stream. So my understanding is you only get the 1890 campaign, and you have to win that campaign before you can unlock the other ones, and you can get them all the way up to 1940. So that is my understanding from installing the game. Here's the news. So here's what it says. The campaigns so far only involve two major nations, Britain and Germany. You can select and play both of them in different starting years spanning between 1890 and 1940, which you unlock as you win campaigns. In the first build, you'll be allowed to unlock years up to 1910. The different starting years do not feature different historical map conditions, but only represent the respective technology era in which you can quickly jump in. There's currently no peacetime and no diplomacy and alliance mechanics. Your goal is to survive and beat your opponent in an endless brawl against the rival nation. The economy is working at a minimum level due to the limited nature of the first campaign. So this is hardly a finished product on the campaign. So, for example, economic growth or other related financial factors are not yet simulated. There are, though, various decisions which you have to take regarding the shipyard development, crew training, technology funds, and transport capacity. Tech mechanics are not finalized. The map is limited geographically and functionality, while the ship movement mechanics are disabled. All right, so it's a very primitive version of the campaign, but it's a campaign. So here we go. We're going to take on the role of the British Empire in 1890. We'll do AI random and difficulty normal. I think we'll create our own fleet, though. There is no peace. There is only war, Scarheart says. Okay, here we go. I have no idea what to expect. This is my first time doing this, so I'm excited to dive into a playable campaign. Look at this. We've got a campaign map. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. This is something fantastic. The German Empire has 4 battleships, 10 heavy cruisers, 23 light cruisers, and 27 torpedo boats to start. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. Enjoy your dinner. Happy Thanksgiving, man. So we, you know what? Honestly, I think just so we can dive into a campaign and get started, I'm going to go ahead and just for the sake of being able to get us really kind of going here, we're going to do an auto-generated fleet to start. Normally I wouldn't do that, but until I know what to expect of the campaign, Monkey Caveman campaign, that's about right. Rule Britannia. Hanson, so what it is you can do up to 1910 right now, but you have to win the campaign on 1890 to unlock 1900. You have to win on 1900 to unlock 1910, and then future updates will take you all the way to 1940. So, all right, so here we go. We've got 3 battleships, 12 heavy cruisers, 18 light cruisers, 32 torpedo boats to his 5, so it's random, I guess. All right, so let's take a look around a little bit. Here's finances. Here's our monthly balance, our naval fund, our crew pool. Here's the level of unrest, prestige of the Navy, how many provinces we have, Do we have any submarines? Submarines are simulated in this game. The effect of submarines is my understanding is how that works in the campaign. So we can upgrade our shipyard size. Right now, we can't build anything. So if you've ever played Rule the Waves, it's going to be similar to that. The max shipyard size is going to determine how big of a ship you can build. We can budget crew training, transport capacity, and tech. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's doing well. Just catching up on chat here. So I'm all about tech. I love investing in tech. I would rather have the tech and a little less in crew training and transport capacity. What does transport capacity do? This slider determines the policy cost of building more transports. During the war, you'll start having an economic impact with each loss of transport. So that, I guess, just impacts the economy. Increasing your shipyard size. You can see the build time to increase the shipyard size by so many tons. And, of course, we don't have that much money right now. Ooh, research! Here we go! Oh, I love it. You can assign up to 3 free priorities. Oh, boy. There's so many choices that are going to be made here. I know. I agree, Xander. I think this is Rule the Waves with good graphics. And that's what we've all been hoping for with this campaign. And we're starting to see that a little bit. So I'm all about accuracy, I think, early on. Because, one of the biggest troubles with these early time periods is the inability to hit anything. So I like the idea of investing in rangefinders. What else? Torpedoes are really just kind of primitive at this point. Naval Tactics. So this improves things like initial crew training. They got a little typo there. It should be naval blockade. Communications range. Mines allows mine-laying equipment for destroyers and cruisers. Anti-submarine warfare. Hull protection. Okay, we're gonna. I guess we can only invest in one of these. Our next discovery is not clear yet, so we don't even know what it's gonna be. So we can only. Oh, this is how we do the priorities. Okay, there we go. So we can assign priorities by clicking on these little things here. We're gonna prioritize both control station and rangefinders. And remember, guys, this is an early form of the campaign, so I expect there'll be a lot of upgrades and a lot of things will get better, but this at least gives us kind of the starting point for these. Armor quality. I like that. Ship design. Ooh, this is cool. This is very cool. We can create new designs. So you can actually create ship designs and then save those as a particular class of ship. Very cool. So we're not going to design a new battleship yet until we get some new technologies, I guess. And so here are our fleets. Okay, wow. There's a lot to take in here. I'm excited about this. Nathan, I don't think they've made it available on Steam yet. You still have to get it through their website. It has its own little client launcher thing. Strong Vincent, yes, we will do a Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer series for sure. So, yeah, all of this, boy, this is all really interesting. You can scrap. You can choose your fleet to be fleet in being or sea control. Interesting stuff. You can set the crew amount for each of your ships. How many crew do you want to be on there? And, of course, you don't have unlimited crew members. As we look back on here, we can see, okay, what's going on right now. We have an active fleet of 65 ships. We're building a battleship, 2 light cruisers, and 2 torpedo boats right now. Our technology is average. There's our shipyard size. Here's our monthly balance. And here are the victory points that have been scored by either side. I'm just going to go ahead and advance because I want to see what happens. British Empire lost 3 transport ships in Sea region, North Sea. Yeah, I think it's a nice starting point for a campaign. The map is fantastic. I really like the map. I wish I could drag over a little faster. Is there another way to do it? No, I can't do it that way either. Okay, and we can see the port capacities of the different ports. There's Kiel there, Hamburg, Bremen, Dover, and we can see what fleets are in each of these areas. And it is like a month-by-month thing. Britannia rules the waves, that's right. Missions. Oh, we get missions. Okay. So the British Empire, 4 torpedo boats versus a battleship, a light cruiser, 11,000 tons. So what do? We click on that and then we fight it? Oh, fascinating. This is going to be interesting. 4 torpedo boats going in against a battleship. Let's do it! And you can auto-resolve too, so that's cool. I like this a lot. Oh my gosh. I know what I'm going to be playing a lot of in the coming days. Hey, take care, Ian. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Oh, man, we're under fire right... Oh, jeez, we're in at 1.8 kilometers to start. So right off the bat, we got our first torpedo boat right in there. So I like that they get you right into the action, so that's kind of cool. But at the same time, doesn't give you much time to really plan what you're doing. Add more sea control ships. You'll have more ships to fight enemy ships. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Big D. And Luciosity as well, and everybody. I know not everybody's in the U.S. and celebrating Thanksgiving, but we got to get in torpedo range. Where our torpedoes have a less than 1 kilometer range right now, so we've got to get in super close to even be able to use them. He hasn't hit me yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. We'll go ahead and speed time up a little bit here. Almost in range. We're going to lose at least one of these torpedo boats, I'm sure. See, now that we have a campaign, everything's going to matter. You know, I mean, losing a ship's going to hurt a lot more in a campaign than it would in just some one-off mission. Me managing to sneak up within 1 kilometer without being spotted. That's right. Have we fired our torpedo? Oh, we did put a torpedo in the water right there. Alright, Ferret, get out of there until you can launch another one. What's our reload time on these torpedoes? 345 seconds. We're going to get a hit, though. In theory. It's right there. Come on, baby. Now that my torpedo boat's on fire. Oh, he might avoid this. Oh, you sneaky devil. Yeah, that's a miss. Okay. Not our best attempt. And now we got to get in super close again. We'll get back to some more Europa Universalis, although I'm afraid now that this campaign's out, oh, it's going to get tough. There's so many things I want to play. I just started a new Grand Tactician campaign yesterday, too. This does open up some new possibilities for patron perks, though, with naming ships and such. Alright, you know what? I'm going to turn off the torpedoes until I am more confident of a hit. So number 8 is the default for this. All right, there we go. Put that thing in the water. Come on, baby. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Normal. Darn it, I waited too long. Now he's not going to fire it. Ah! Because I thought I was... Yeah, darn it. That did not work out the way I expected it to. Hey, it's our first time. We live, we learn. That's how it goes. How haven't they hit me? Oh, we did get a hit. Alright, so he did finally put one in the water after all, and I wasn't even paying attention to it. Because this is 1890 technology, and these guns are horribly inaccurate. And if you can get in close with the torpedo, you can really mess him up. We got it. It looks like it was a hit in the front, so that's where the flooding is. I want to get up at a good angle to where he's not going to be able to turn away from me. Alright, let's do it. Basically, the torpedo boats of this time are the destroyers. There it is. Alright, let's get it in there. Rixus, I'll fix that. Give me a second. Oh no, he's turning away. That was too easy for him. Be a Chad, ram it. I'm gonna have to come right up alongside him. Captain, put down the instruction manual. We need orders. Be the torpedo, Scarheart says. Yes. Oh wait, we gotta turn off the torpedo launcher till we get in nice and close to where he can't turn away. I'm gonna go straight at him, make myself small. Woo! And let's go. We have a crew of 20 on these ships. And they're cadet level training, so they're not exactly the best trained crew. Torpedoes in the water. No way we missed this time. No way. Take it and like it, Schwaben. Oh yeah, right in the middle too. Boom. Oh yeah, I was hoping for a ammo detonation. We didn't get that, but that's okay. Why are you guys going away? I know, because you've already been hit. I guess we're just going to have to stick with this one for now. Let's turn off the torpedoes. Now we're going to be a little while before we can do this again. Alright, AI for that one. We got him down by half, but I mean, but this is the technology we're in, right? It's going to be agonizingly slow to accomplish anything with 1890s technology. It's not like you're going to be parked off 14 miles off of his port side and landing 15-inch shells to explode him. Yeah, I don't think there's any torpedo protection at this point. Border! It basically, Tai is a suicide mission. Hanson, I don't know when they will. I mean, because it took us 2 years to get this part of the campaign. So it's hard to say. No, this wouldn't be the USS Maine because we don't have the US yet. Heck, the US didn't figure out torpedoes until late 43. That's right. We definitely did not. Alright, so we've lost 2 of our 20 crew on this one, which is not affecting the torpedoes, but is affecting other things. I don't know why we're even firing our guns. The light cruiser over there, he's going with smoke for now. Yeah, we're going to come straight up at them. They haven't really been able to hit us. I'll get as close as I can to make sure that I can land a hit. He's got a decent amount of damage. Oh boy. Of course, at this point, he could nail me with a hit that could cause an explosion, and I might not get this torpedo off. Hit him! Uh-oh, we're about to flood. Get that torpedo in the water. Come on. There it is. Alright, we got it off before we died. That's a suicide mission. He's done. But boom! Another hit on the... Even if we don't sink him at this point, remember, this is a campaign. Even if we don't sink him at this point, we've done some heavy damage. Alright, again, we turn off the torpedoes. I'll try to go in for the kill here. We've lost 1 on this one. So remember, this being a campaign, those losses aren't going to automatically just replace themselves. They're going to have to come out of our crew pool. And we still have this light cruiser we're going to have to chase down at some point. We've only got a handful of torpedoes on each of these ships. Come on, ramming is effective. I don't think it's effective for a torpedo boat. He's got a lot of flooding. We kind of want to hit the front here, if possible. Oh boy. I don't think he's going anywhere. Yeah, he's not even moving. He's going 0.3 of a kilometer an hour. Or is that how far away we are? Yeah, I think that's just the distance to target. Here comes a torpedo. It's kind of going right at the same spot we've already damaged, though. The famous torpedo boat strategy of the early 1900s. I don't know if that's going to be enough to sink him, because the flooding's kind of happening in the same area. We'll see if it... I would guess he probably can't pump it out, so maybe it'll be enough to kind of flood from one bulkhead to the next. We should probably go after the light cruiser at this point, because I think we have the battleship. He's not. He's going down. He's down to 5%. There's no way his pumps are going to stay on top of that. Oh, I could be wrong. He's definitely going to survive that. I'm going to have to hit him again. Turn off my torpedoes until I'm a little more guaranteed of a hit. Hey, Ewan, you getting some snow in Scotland? He's listing big time. But he was down to 5%, and his pumps are getting on top of things. So And our next torpedo is not ready to go. We got a torpedo boat way out in the distance over here because I put him on AI, and so he's just running away. Would it help if we run away more? We got 2 torpedoes left on this one, but the problem is this is a light cruiser, so if we fire too early, he's going to easily avoid it. Bonk him on the nose, that'll do it. One more hit should definitely do it, if we can survive that long. I don't know if we're going to survive it long enough. Boy, I got to get the technology up on these torpedo tubes so we can get reload time down a little bit. And you can see reload time is plus 31%. That's being impacted by the lack of crew. We've lost 30% of our crew, which includes some of our torpedo guys. This is going to be a tough shot on this next one. Alright, Angler just fired their last torpedo. That's kind of a tough angle, but I think it might be enough to do the job. Alright, Ferret. I think we've got this. And 1 might be enough to take out a light cruiser. Alright, that's going to be a hit. We should be seeing a hit. Alright, there's the hit on the battleship. Boy, he's taking some serious damage. He might get... Alright. Oh, yeah. Nice. If that flooding works its way into the other compartments, it's going to depend. Rampant Fury, thank you. Appreciate that. When they add terrain, some shore bombardment missions would be fantastic. That would be awesome if they did that. End battle. Interesting. Do I want to end battle before they sink, or are we saying that they're sufficiently damaged that they would scuttle at this point? I guess that's one of those things we're going to have to learn about how the campaign works. I'm afraid to end the battle until they sink for sure. Schwaben's about to go down. We definitely got them. 1%. Come on, we just need a little more flooding. Oh, the battleship's still firing. See, that concerns me. Alright, we're going to hit end battle and see what happens. This is cool. I like this kind of stuff, so we can see what's happening here. I'm assuming red means sunk, or does it just mean heavily damaged? This is really cool. We get a lot of statistics here about damage dealt, damage received, floodings received, fires received, remaining crew, losses. So they did survive, it looks like. Yeah, I shouldn't have ended it. Well, now we know. Victory points, 99 versus 97. Outcome is a victory. 1 ship sunk. So they did not count either one of those as sunk. Heavily damaged and then kind of light damaged. I should have... Now I know. These are the ways that we learn things. Black is sunk? Okay. Yeah, because I had the one on my side that got sunk. Well, now we know. We managed to sneak close to the enemy with our torpedo boat. Should we try to attack? So that was what that was. So we barely gained more victory points than him because we didn't sink anything. The Lightning was sunk. Schwaben was heavily damaged. Stralsund was medium damage. All right, so let's go back to research and see where we're at. End links. Thank you. Appreciate that. This artillery only run. Oh, that was yeah, interesting. Artillery only for sure. Have I heard of the Civil War General Joe? Joe what? Joe Wheeler? Joe Hooker? Yeah, it's going to cost them a lot to repair that thing. So we're looking at our technology and how long it'll be. Looks like 10 months until turret mechanisms are done. So that's something if we put a little focus on would probably get done faster. And we can, of course, put more finances into those things, too. I'm going to max out my tech budget. And let's look at our fleet for a second. Sea control. We got a battleship in sea control. How many battleships do we have? We can sort everything by type of ship, so that's cool. The vast majority of my fleet is torpedo boats. So we've got the Exmouth, Vanguard, Venerable, Jupiter. We're going to switch that one over to... We're going to switch one of our battleships over to sea control. This one's building. It's going to be done in 8 months. You can select a port where you want it to be the home pit. So Scapa Flow, Sunderland. Sunderland till I die. Dover. Let's select Dover for that one. So that's really cool. You can select the home port for each of your ships. You can see how much it costs every month to maintain each of your ships. So if you've ever played, like I said, if you've ever played Rule the Waves, there are a lot of similarities here. Here's the crew. Here's the year that these ships were built. So some of these ships, you know, are fairly new. You can scrap them. You can suspend them. You can actually view them, which is pretty cool. So if I want to take a look at my battleships, I can. Can we increase the range? No, I guess we can't. Yeah, they'll definitely be in dry dock for a while. I agree with that. All right, so let's go ahead and just kind of advance a little bit. I don't want to build anything new until I get some new technologies to build with. I think we had another mission that was available here. Let's take a look at this mission. Oh, so we've got a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and 5 transports going up against a light cruiser and a torpedo boat. So enemy raiders threaten one of our small convoys. Should we respond to the threat? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if those class names are real or not. I'm not real up to date on my 1890s class names. 8 months of building for 10 minutes of sinking. Yep. Okay. So we're a little further out this time. So here's our transports. Can we control those is the question. We can. All right, they're under AI right now. And I'm pretty content to let it stay that way. I don't know if we have even have the option. Yeah, we don't have the option to control the transports at all. So it's a lot like the standard missions for those. I'm going to turn Aurora this way. I want to get between him and the transports. More opportunities for glorious ramming. So he's got, what, a light cruiser and a torpedo boat, I think is what we're dealing with. And as long as we keep him at a distance, we know those torpedoes got a pretty short range. What's our other ship here? It's our light cruiser, Ajax. Ajax is definitely the name of a ship that existed for the British. All right, we landed a hit already. Yeah, I don't want to let him get close enough to get a torpedo on me, because we already saw how that can go. And we're definitely, I mean, he's out at like nearly 3 miles, so we're good so far. I'm actually gonna, I think I'm gonna go after the torpedo boat first. He doesn't have any torpedoes on the light cruiser. I don't think the light cruiser, he's only got 5-inch guns. I'm not real worried about those 5-inch guns against my heavy cruiser. The only question is, am I going to be able to even land hits effectively? Let's slow down a little bit and see if we can't get that cruise speed bonus. See where it says own cruise speed, 12%. If we slow down just a little, like below our full speed, we should get a cruise, see that cruise speed bonus go up and get a little more accuracy. I'm waiting to get these guns turned around so we can get them all going on the torpedo boat. I don't want them to get any closer than that. Alright, the cruise speed bonus isn't going up any, so we might have already had the max bonus. It's actually going down. Okay. Oh, now it's going back up. I don't think it's going to go higher than 12% though. So we're better off to go faster because it makes it harder for him to hit us. Boy, look at the accuracy, 1.6%. Alright, light cruiser, I want you targeting the torpedo boat also. I want everything on the torpedo boat until he's gone. Then we'll worry about the light cruiser. Because then we can get in nice and close on that light cruiser and hit him. Although we've already nailed him. I landed one hit on him for 745 damage. Yeah, losing the transports would definitely get expensive. I mean, protecting those transports is going to be huge in a campaign because that's going to be our economy right there. We just can't let this torpedo boat get in too close. Man, this accuracy is awful, though. Okay, our own cruise speed bonus did go down. It went down to 1%. So let's slow down and let that get back up higher. It's back up to 12% now. We're still at only a 2% chance to hit, though. This is the frustrating thing about 1890s. Yeah, turning your accuracy decreases, too. Oswald Victor! Greetings in my wife's native land of Hungary. Since when does this guy have a face? Yeah, I'm using the webcam today. I always use it on my other channel. I've used it here and there on streaming, but I'm using it today. Dang. I'm probably going to have to get in closer, but I'm afraid to because of the torpedoes. How many does he have? He has 2 torpedoes. So maybe we can just try to outmaneuver the torpedoes? I don't know. Because I don't want to sit here and shoot at this guy all day from this far away and just keep missing. So I'm going to try to get in a little closer. We can get in closer. The torpedoes probably have like a 1 kilometer range. We get at least close to maybe 1.5 kilometers. Hey, Golf Mandy, how's it going? Golf Mand? See, now he's trying to get away from me. Man, think about how many hours I'm gonna pour into this campaign in the coming weeks. Oh man, there's so much to do, and the possibilities are endless because once the full game's out, then you've got multiple countries that you can play. You've got multiple starting years with different scenarios. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, we finally landed a hit on the torpedo ship. It wasn't much though. Where are we at? We're still at 2.4 kilometers out. I got plenty of shells. I wonder if we have to, I mean, if it automatically replenishes those on its own and just takes it out of the budget, or if you actually have to, because I think since it generates campaign, scenarios, you don't really control your fleet specifically. Alright, let's go after the light cruiser here. Oh, we just landed a nice big hit on the torpedo boat too, right as I switched targets. But since the light cruiser's coming in close, I figure we ought to go against him. Hey, take care, Oswald. How hard is the game? I don't think it's tremendously hard. I'm playing on normal difficulty for the campaign for the first time. Yeah, Martin, that's what my range on my torpedoes is to start, so that's kind of why I'm assuming that's where his are probably in the same range, because I doubt he would have new technology this early. Alright, he just fired smoke. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, he is detached already. So I'm gonna come straight up at him right here. Oh, he just landed a hit on me. But here's my chance right here. Even though he's fired smoke, we ought to be able to land some hits from half a kilometer out. We got a 7.8% chance. Now it's up to 9. Now it's up to 12. So this is about as accurate as it's going to get. Our 2-inch guns have a 30% accuracy at the moment. This is pretty much how you have to do things in the 1890 technology. Hey, take care, IMJ. Oh, I guess maybe you were saying bye to Oswald. Hit him. There we go. Oh, that one shot went way off in the distance. Just got to be careful that we pay attention to when they get in range of that torpedo boat. So we're going to take a little damage on the Aurora. I did not ram it. It's not a new game. Oh no! No! Flash fire. No. Oh my goodness. Wow. Did not see that coming. Dude. Alright, fire smoke. That went south so fast. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh. We lost 508 crew. Look at the victory points. 8-17 to 9. Wow, but that's the excitement of the campaign, man. You can feel like you're winning a battle and then you get hooded like that. And oh my goodness. Wow. That was not good. Not good at all. He's got more battleships than we do. We got a lot more torpedo boats. But man, that hurt. British Empire lost 1 transport ship in Sea Region North Sea. Okay. Where are we at on research? We're 9 months away on turret mechanisms. I think I'm going to go ahead and take my focus off rangefinders. And help that. See how it dropped it from 9 months to only 3 months to finish turret mechanisms because we're getting close. Hull construction, 43 months. If we put a focus on it, it drops it to 15 months. We're 2 months away on special machinery. Reduces engine weights, improves overall ship maneuverability, and improve fuel consumption, etc. Oh, man. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's go into ship design. I'm not going to do a new design until we get some new technologies. But let's go ahead and build another heavy cruiser. Oh, and you can max out how many you're going to build. So let's just build 1 for now. How long is that going to take? We got another torpedo boat. Oh, it's getting repaired. So the repairs automatically happen. You can see. Here's our ships that we're building. We got a new light cruiser 2 months away. New battleship 7 months away. The one I just queued up is going to take 10 months to build. I'm not going to select a new port for it just yet, though. We'll worry about that when the time comes. All right, do we have any available? I don't see anything. Can you overhaul ships that have already been built? That's a great question that I'm not entirely sure of. You can suspend construction if things are getting too expensive. You can scrap it to remove obsolete ships and use their crew for more powerful ships. You get a small amount of profit. I don't think you can upgrade them. Like if I click on new design, what happens? Nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a feature that they maybe provide down the road. Or maybe it's just something that since I don't have any new text, there's nothing to upgrade at the moment, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and upgrade our shipyard by 1,000 tons. It's going to take 13 months to do that. And then let's hit next turn. All right, we got a couple. Oh, we got a battle. A heavy cruiser versus a light cruiser. Well, that didn't go so well last time, did it? 5 heavy cruisers and 4 light cruisers for the Germans. Against, I don't like those odds at all. We'll fight this one. Another Roman candle. Aussie Striker, what is up? This is a one-on-one battle here. We got to get revenge for the last light cruiser that lit me up like crazy. All right, so this time, so I guess it's different every time. This time we're starting out of range of the enemy ship. No, the game is not on Steam yet. You have to get it from their website. It's ultimateadmiral.com. Eventually it will be on Steam, but it's not yet. Where is he? Southeast. Okay, so he's this way. So sometimes you start right in at like a mile away. Other times you gotta wait a little while. And see, again, training level cadets, because I haven't put a lot of money into my crews right now, which might be a bad idea long term. But all right, here he is. Of course, being a light cruiser, he's got the ability for smoke, which makes it as if we needed something to make it even harder to hit somebody this early in the game with tech. Hey, good night, Anthony. Ram the ship for glory and honor. Problem is, I'm not even going to be able to catch him that easily. We're going to identify him before long here, and then we'll see a little more information about him. The main thing I'm concerned about is I want to make sure he doesn't have torpedoes. He does not. The München, that's Munich in German. Yes, you will get a Steam key if you buy the game now. You'll eventually get a Steam key, is what I mean. Yeah, Jack the Ripper was pretty ugly. Steve, that's a great question. I have not heard a thing about the American Revolution title since then. He's out of range now. Darn it. I lost sight of him. I would guess once the time runs out, then of course the mission ends, whether we've defeated him or not. Yeah, I got hooded. It was pretty brutal. We got to get in close, but easier said than done. I want to try and get that rear turret on him. $1890s tech, man. You can fire at them all the live long day and not hit anything. And now he's out of range again. Opinions on Man United. Well, it sounds like they got the new manager. Be interested to see how the German sensation does when he gets in there. Got to try and close the distance here. He does not have torpedoes. I already checked. So I want to try and get as close as I can, but he's faster than me. So I guess we should stay at flank speed until we get closer, and then we can slow down. What is his max speed? So he's at 3.5 kilometers right now. .20.5 knots. Yeah. If he doesn't want me to catch him, I ain't catching him. Yeah, it would be better accuracy with a better trained crew. You're right. So maybe training crew right now is the way to go, rather than, you know, that's part of the fun of the campaign, though, is where do you put your money? Do you spend your money on training? Do you spend it on research? Not as good as the mighty Brighton and Hove Albion. They're not even the real Albion. Hey, we landed a hit. That'll slow things down. West Brom is the real Albion. The new coach is some German guy. I'm sure somebody will probably type it in before I can even look it up. I don't think they've officially announced it yet. Ralph Ragnick. Oh, it's a 6-month deal, so he's just kind of like a interim manager, interim coach. England expects every man to do his duty. That's right. Don't lose the Cornwall like you did the Aurora. Thanks, Jack the Ripper, for the reminder. All right, what's his speed now? I guess we can't really see what his speed is. Looks like he pumped most of the water that he took in damage. Rico, no, I will get back to the EU series at some point, but it's going to have to take a while before we get there. Yeah, Alfie, Brighton's doing pretty well. I'm impressed at how high in the standings they are. A side of history guy with omelet and bacon. Yes. Justin, if you're referring to vlogging through history, then yes, this is the original half of that. This channel has been around for almost 5 years. Actually, next month it'll be 5 years. I have not played the new Age of Empires, but I've been playing Age of Empires, oh my gosh, for a good 20 years. Favorite Sabaton song, 82nd All the Way, and Lost. I think the Lost Battalion's probably my favorite song. Between the Lightning and the Aurora, I only lose ships with atmospheric names. Oh, expand the enemy ship division. You're right. All right, there we go. So he's going 12.5 knots right now. So we are closing. We damaged one of his engines. It's just kind of a slow go here. I'll probably definitely have to do a campaign series on this game. He just did smoke again, so it's going to take a little bit longer. We've closed to under 2 kilometers, though. We're going to come right... Although I'm afraid to come up right alongside this guy, because we saw what happened last time I did that. Winged Hussars is a very good song. Yeah, Justin, it was actually viewers of this channel, the gaming channel, that bought me this gaming chair. Actually, it was a viewer. One of my subscribers, one of my long-term patrons. Huge supporter of the channel. Peter, how's it going? Cornwall is going to smash. Yeah, it's a battle of cities here. Or, well, not cities. Cornwall's a county. It's a county versus a city here. He's still only going 12.5 knots. We got to get in close before he can get that engine repaired. I'm going to go ahead and turn, though, because I want to get the second turret to be able to fire. We're at 5% accuracy right now. We've only landed just the one hit for 107 damage. Now I'm going to slow down. Oh, he landed a hit on me. Looks like he damaged one of my engines. Killed 2 crew members. I'm shooting 9-inch guns. Mark 1s. And I think it's firing. I think these are high explosive shells. Usually you can tell by the color. We'll see when they fire. Oh, maybe not. Let's make sure we're firing high explosives. Dang, he just got another hit on me. He's back out to 2.4 kilometers. Problem is, I have damage, and so I'm not going to be able to... Alright, there, we just got the repairs. No sooner had I said that than we repaired the damage on the engines. Do I prefer the US or the UK's flag? UK's flag. Alright, we're going to close gap. I'm not going to mess around with this anymore. Let's get in nice and close on him. We're going to go straight at him. We'll just fire that front turret for now. They're going to make a Sabaton gaming chair, Rixus. I will definitely be getting one of those. Zero doubt that'll be happening. And I'm definitely planning, hopefully this next wave of COVID comes quick and goes away. Because I've got plans to go to Europe next year, a couple of times at least. And I'd love to be able to see Sabaton in Europe while I'm there. Because just from what I've seen in videos, it's like no comparison to the experience. I loved the Sabaton concert I went to. It was phenomenal. My wife had a great time too. But man, it looks like a whole different experience in Europe. So yes, we are on fire. Well, we were on fire. We got a little flooding going on. What's his speed now? Still 12.5 knots. So we'll close on him. Just gonna take a while. Connor is uncool. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll do some more War Thunder streams down the road. Alfie, absolutely coming to Britain. That's #1 on my bucket list. Am I going to Tank Fest? When and where is that? I'm kind of eyeing March in Glasgow to see Sabaton, maybe. I guess we'll see. The other channel's doing really, really good, so I might be able to afford to do that. Luciosity, first trip's going to be France, if everything goes as planned. A tour of World War I battlefields in France in the next couple of months. Then the UK, hopefully in the spring with the family. John Michael Chance, it's a Thanksgiving miracle. I know. I got online. There's a demo of a new game coming out called Arms Dealer Tycoon that looks like a lot of fun, and I'll definitely play it at some point. And I was going to do a stream of that, and while I was installing the demo, I got a notification that the campaign was out for this, and I'm like, oh, forget that. We're doing the campaign. So here I am. You live in Glasgow, Tom? Awesome. My great-great-great-grandfather owned a pub in Glasgow that is still there. Excuse me. It's on Paisley Road. It's called the Old Toll. They film a lot of TV shows and stuff there. I think they've filmed episodes of Peaky Blinders there. Tankfest is in Dorset. Okay. All right, we landed another hit on the München. So you can get a sense of how long a campaign's going to take. Because, you know, we're like 2 months into the campaign, and each of these battles is going to take a long, long time to play. Someone said, I'm sorry to hear that, Tom. I have played Enlisted, Connor. I've played it a few times on this channel. Come on, we're down. We've got it almost to 1 kilometer now. This is just kind of how we have to do things with the technology where it's at. What'll be interesting is as the campaign progresses and you start to see technology play a role, and you start to see how one nation focuses on certain technologies and another nation gets different ones. So then you could have matchups of big guns versus heavy armor, and it'll get really, really interesting. Oh, Mike, you've played the demo for that game? It looks like there's a lot of promise for that game. I haven't, obviously I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. But all right, we've got it down to 1 kilometer now. Now we're up to what, 4.9%? Ah, this technology just missing constantly is so frustrating. When I do a campaign for real, like right now I'm just doing this as a stream to kind of take a look at it, I'm definitely going to build my own ships to start. You regular guy, appreciate that. Yes, please hit that like button. I would be grateful. Man, Cornwall taking some flooding up front. Not good. Gonna have to spend some time in dry dock. These darn light cruisers of these Germans. They're killing me. Ram and you won't miss. I'm trying. I'm down to 7/10 of a kilometer now. I mean, that's less than half a mile away. Jolly Jerry. I mean, I haven't played much yet, but I'm pleasantly surprised with how much is already available in the campaign. And obviously, you'll read in the notes once you install it what things are limited so far. But there definitely seems like there's going to be a lot of depth to this campaign, and it's going to make things a lot of fun, even with just the 2 playable nations. Arms Trader, yeah, I think it shows a lot of promise, and obviously I haven't played it yet, but I'm curious to see how that'll go. Asher Petty, yeah, you'll see once we get out of this battle, you'll see what the campaign map looks like. Why do you Americans call crisps potato chips? It's like you're trying to deliberately... Yeah, I think we probably are trying to deliberately be different than Britain. Although I am trying to get in the habit of calling soccer football. I mean, not when I'm talking like with my son's teammates and stuff, but like when I talk on streams and things, even though the name soccer originated in England. All right, let's get 2 turrets on him. Let's get a broadside, see if we can nail this guy. Look at the flooding we're taking, though. Oh, man. Oh, we got a little buffering going on here. War Thunder, I've really only played as the Germans so far. There we go. We're getting some hits now. Hanson, what games did you get this month? Yeah, but Sean, soccer comes from England. You guys came up, or I don't know if you're English, but the English came up with that name, not us. My son starts his high school soccer career next week. He's only in 8th grade, but they do an indoor winter season for the high school team, and the 8th graders get to play with the high school team for that. So he's going to be December 4th. He's going to be starting his high school soccer career. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, hit this guy. What's this damage we've taken here? Oh, we've lost almost 4% of our crew now, but it's not really affecting our battle stations so far. Dang. Just can't hit anything. And now he's pulling away from me again. Oh, this is frustrating. Forget it. I'm going to ram them. Ram him! Or at least get right up there. Need my cooks up on deck, shooting light arms. There's a nice hit. We destroyed his main tower. His conning tower's damaged. Main tower's destroyed. Rudder's damaged. Now we're in business. Now we got a nice fire going. That's right. Take it and like it. Maybe that fire will spread and cause some more damage. Just gonna go straight at him. Yeah, the crew thing's a nice addition. I like it a lot. The commander on the Cornwall is dead. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if that's what that means. I was trying to figure that out. I don't know if that just means that there's damage to the conning tower. Let's see. Oh, conning tower damage. Yeah, that's what that is. Insert alias here. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Me and the boys commanding a dreadnought at Jutland. Yes. It's going to be interesting in the campaign when we start to see those big, like, fleet actions, if those happen. We're 0.8 of a kilometer out now. I'm going max speed right now, which is only 11. Where's he at? He's at 10.3. Alright, let's turn again and see if we can get... Yeah, and the other thing we in the States do is we use a Z in a lot of words where the British use an S, like the word realize, for example. Do I like dinosaurs? Yeah, I like dinosaurs. Come on. We got a 9% chance to hit now. He just started a fire on me. There's a nice hit. Keep them coming. Draw swords and board him. Oh, he's getting away from me again. I'm going to have to start turning toward him again. German ships aren't lucky with the rudder. Not in real life, not in games. That's fair. That's what happened to the Bismarck. Center instead of center, yep. Hey, Wilma, how's it going? Attila, thank you. Appreciate that. We're just going to have to go straight at him until we get right alongside. Forget this turning to get a broadside. We could end the battle now. I'm going to end it just because this is a stream and I'm trying to keep it interesting. So victory points were even, so that shows as a defeat in this case. Crew losses were about the same. So here's our campaign map. We have an active fleet of 6.4 ships. We're taking a hit to naval prestige right now. There is a convoy battle that I really don't want to fight. Oh, is it going to make me fight it? Oh, we can actually see. Oh, he's got the Blücher, the Kaiserin Augusta, Scharnhorst. Look at that. I don't know if I can just skip it. Building new ships. Oh, I guess we can. New technology and special machinery. Lighter reciprocating system. Minus 4% to engine weight. My wife's texting me asking about dinner. I guess it is about that time. Give me 1 second here. No, it doesn't mean he's surrendering, Trevor. It just means that you have the option to end the battle and disengage at that point. Or you can kind of pursue things. Both sides lost 2 transport ships in the North Sea. We've still got a lot more torpedo boats than him. He's got 6 battleships now. Here's an ambush mission. 10 torpedo boats against a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser. Attila, I will definitely... I'm going to start an actual, like, campaign that's not in a stream. This is just really just to kind of do a first look for all of us. But I will definitely be doing a campaign. But let's go ahead and, for those of you who just joined, take a look at some of the stuff here. Boy, crew training can get super expensive, can't it? So crew training increases the monthly addition of new recruits to the crew pool. These funds will also help increase the training level of the crew pool and the crew assigned to ships each month up to trained level. Higher rating is achieved only via combat experience. So combat experience actually does improve the training level of your crew. So that's cool. Lack of funds will lead to the gradual deterioration of training for your ship's crew if they are not seeing combat. So if transport capacity, that's going to affect the overall kind of funds that are available and things like that. We've got 7 provinces. Naval prestige is -4 right now. So this is the total tonnage that you can build at any given time based on the shipyard size. So if we were building one ship that was that size, that would be all we could build. Interesting. All right, Attila, take care, man. These are our available ships to build. Of course, we can design new ones. So let's go into the design function for just a second here and see, we can see the existing designs that we have already. And we could copy that into a new design if we wanted to kind of start with something. And then we can save those designs. So that's cool. Yeah, losing a lot of crew on a ship is bad because it keeps the training level of the crew down. Absolutely. I'm not actually going to build one right now. I just wanted to kind of go in and look at it for a second. Discard unsaved design. Though that is the maximum size of ship you can build, there doesn't seem to be an overall tonnage cap. Okay. I was trying to figure out why it says building 14.3% is, that's the percentage of the way we are toward building our upgrade, which will take us up to 11,583. So that makes more sense. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so we're only limited by our finances as far as building new ships. All right, let's go ahead and fight this ambush mission, and then we'll probably wrap this up for now. Oh, we can auto-resolve. You know what? Let's do that and just see what happens. Okay, it did not go well. Oh, well. He gained more VP than us. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4 sunk. 2 more heavy damage, 1 with medium damage, 2 more with light damage. And we sank 1 light cruiser and did light damage to the heavy cruiser. I think I probably would have done better if I'd have played that myself. But so it goes. So we're getting destroyed right now in the campaign. New technology and turret mechanisms. Enhanced turret cylinders. We have a plus 5% turret traverse speed. And now, new technology in submarine survivability. We don't have any subs yet. Those do not exist in the game yet because it's only 1890. But eventually that'll be something that is... submarines are like a thing. You don't play as submarines, but the number of submarines you have and the technology of the subs has an impact on the game. The submarine's hull receives some outer modules like the ballast tanks, which, okay, so British Empire lost 1 transport ship in the sea region North Sea. Okay, let's look at our research where we're at on stuff. So we're going to take off the focus on turret mechanisms now that we actually achieved that. Once technologies get close, that's when we see how long it'll be to finish that tech. Torpedo propulsion. This would improve the range of torpedoes, which would be big. Without the focus, it's 41 months. With the focus, it's 17 months. Yeah, they are pretty expendable. And we can see also you can move ships. Maybe not. Maybe that's something that'll be added later, because it doesn't look like it's allowing us to do that at the moment. All right, sea control, sea control. I'm going to switch the barrack over to sea control. Let's go ahead and advance again, just to see what happens. German Empire discovered technology minesweeper cruiser. They completed repairs to some of their ships. So we can kind of see the update down here on the side of what's happening. No technology's coming anytime soon. So let's go ahead and... We're 3 months away from a new battleship. Let's go ahead and build another battleship. Actually, I like the idea of the heavy cruisers. They're cheaper. And they have a decent amount of speed, and they've got the 9-inch guns. I'm going to build 2 more. Need fishing boats armed with powerful fishing nets. Alright, so we haven't had any battles lately. We completed repair of our 2 torpedo boats. Here we go. We lost 2 transport ships. The Germans lost 1. Not a lot of fighting happening. And of course, at any given time, once the campaign's fully fleshed out, you'll have times of peace. So right now, it's just a constant state of war, just to give you a chance to try out the campaign. But eventually, you'll have diplomacy involved and things like that. So enemy ships sighted near our coast. That should be coast. They seem to be a small force. So we've got a heavy cruiser, light cruiser, torpedo boat. Interesting. Oh boy. We can delay, we can withdraw, we can fight. This will be our last fight. And then we'll probably wrap up this stream. Alright, where are we at? We haven't spotted him yet. Oh, we're at an interesting formation for this one to start. We're set up as a screen. I'm going to drop everybody into one battle line for now. And we are headed straight for him. Yeah, it should be winnable if I don't take another ammo detonation. We just gotta wait until we can close the distance here. Looks like, all right, there he is. He's coming straight at us. Nice. Oh, hey, he's also got a similar formation going on, which means now that I'm kind of in a difficult situation. I'm gonna fire on this guy because I'll be... Oh, no. Darn it, I'm gonna have to turn that turret all the way around now to get at him. That's a good question about refitting older ships. I have not seen that yet. That might be something they add later. Shipboard radar and sonar. I don't know about... Well, yeah, I would guess sonar would be too, since they have the simulated effect of submarines. But yeah, radar definitely is available in this game, in the later techs. John Scott, I would guess that new techs are not going to be on new ships. At least until they give the ability to add that as an upgrade. And we're going to go after the heavy cruiser just because he doesn't have smoke. Let's go ahead and turn. I want to get this other turret on him, get all 4 guns firing. This is the, that's the name of the class of ship. So this is the lead ship in that class, I would guess. I'm going to go ahead and slow down to get a little more accuracy. Come on, baby. Man, it takes forever to reload these 9-inch guns. Fire the smoke on the attentive. We do have a torpedo boat coming up. Ooh. Makes me nervous. And we're about to get another shot. Let's hope it's better. It's only 3% accuracy. Hey, we got a hit. Thor. Lovely. You can upgrade outdated ships, regular guy? That's good to know. We have torpedoes on the attentive. That's huge. And they're in the water. But Thor will probably easily maneuver around those. I should have waited and turned it off until they were in a better position to fire, because he's coming straight at me here. See, like right now would have been the time to fire that torpedo. Could have nailed him. I'm going to detach the angler. I'm worried about my light cruiser because they're basically sitting right next to his heavy cruiser. Oh! How did that even happen? Oh, they fired another one. They fired one out their rear. Torpedo tube. Oh, beautiful. Nicely done, boys. All right, we're going to detach attentive as well. Try to get them out of there. And now anglers are going to get a chance here in a second. Oh, I was going to turn off that torpedo tube. I didn't want to do it yet. Too early. It's going to be too easy to avoid that one. Maybe. Maybe not. Here's the nice thing. If it hits up front, he hasn't had a lot of flooding there so far. So we'll... Yes! Oh! Now we're talking. Nicely done. Thor's going down. You're done, Thor. Bye-bye. Say hello to Odin for us. They probably just threw the torpedo on his deck. Nice. Okay. Now we go after the Dresden. What else has he got over here? Oh, it's 2 light cruisers. And they do not have torpedoes, unlike my light cruiser, which does have torpedoes. Yeah, I think he had an ammo detonation. Come on, baby. Let's nail this guy. Oh, we got a while till the 9-inch guns are ready to go again. What's this over here? Yeah. I can't tell if it's a... I think that's got to be a light cruiser. Alright, let's turn off the torpedo tubes until we're ready to fire them. Let's turn those turrets and go after this guy. So this is where it gets interesting, because now we're dealing with multiple things here. Yeah, it's a light cruiser. No torpedo tubes. Cody, welcome. Playing a game I wasn't expecting to be playing today. The campaign just came out for this, so I wanted to get kind of a first look at it. Oh, yeah. Nice. Attentive with another beautiful torpedo hit. This is going to be our first really successful mission. All right, we're still not ready with the torpedoes here. Yeah, I know you can use the save feature for a high probability hit, but I really still want to have control over when I fire myself. I still don't fully trust the AI in that department when I have a limited amount of torpedoes. I am going to go ahead and put attentive on AI control for the time being. Okay, angler's ready with the torpedoes. Now we need to get up alongside for the hit. So you can see what I'm going for here. I want to come up alongside him. I'm going to go ahead and put our heavy cruiser on AI control for the time being too, while I go after this guy. Okay, here we go. I still want to be closer. Those light cruisers can maneuver too easily. Alright, I think we might be okay here. Alright, here we go. Oh, I don't like that angle. See, that's what I was afraid of. I wanted an angle that was coming straight at him like this. See how easily he turned from that, even with it on save? That sucked. Ooh, attentive just took some damage. Alright, we're going to come in and go straight at these light cruisers. I have watched the movie Greyhound. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the anglers lost 2 crew members. That's why there's 18 out of 20. Because it's a 20-man crew on those torpedo boats. Oh man, I'm hoping to continue that Paradox Mega campaign. Vic 3 is going to be a lot of fun. Victorio is always a game that I had trouble with. I always found it really difficult. Alright, we're going to go straight at this light cruiser. Finish off the Dresden. Attentive still got 5 torpedoes. And they just put some in the water. Although I don't like that angle at all. See, that torpedo missed. Alright, let's slow down. Get more accuracy. Dervy, I'm doing well. How about yourself? And happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate such things today. Well, it makes sense for the AI to run more in the campaign because these battles are much more consequential. So if it's an unwinnable battle, I would run too. Try and save my ships. Come on, big hits. We're at 25% on the 2-inch guns, 12% on the 9s. Hit him. Here we go. Ugh, nothing. This is Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. There's a torpedo hit. Who hit him? It was the Angler. Dresden's down. Alright, cool. Angler lost their last torpedo. They do have 4-inch guns on the Angler, though. So we took out a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser. We'll see how much more time there is before we end the battle. Yeah, Asher, it makes sense that the AI would be more focused on self-preservation. I'm glad to see that they are, because that's realistic under the circumstances. We're going to come in right between these two light cruisers. Anglers getting out of dodge now. Well, no, they're not. They're still sticking around. They don't have any torpedoes left, though. Once this smoke goes away, it'll get easier to hit them. Forget the fancy maneuvers. Just go straight at them. Got to turn this turret all the way around the other side. Is friendly fire a thing in this game? I believe it is. Yes. I know the torpedoes. I've seen ships get sunk by their own torpedoes. %2 chance to hit right now. I don't want to swing these turrets all the way around, even though Emden's a juicy target at the moment. We could go at him with the... Oh, wait, that was the main turrets. No, not the main turrets. Keep the main turrets where they are. What's the button for the secondaries? Oh, it's Alt. Alright, let's do Alt. Let's at least use the secondaries on the other ship. Alright, get that 9-inch reloaded. We're going to have a real nice chance to hit here in a second. If we can keep the angle. Nice, there we go. Hard to miss at that distance. See, right here is a chance where we could have potentially some friendly fire if fire from the attentive flies over and hits me. There is a way to check your fire in terms of you can turn off certain guns while you're in a dangerous situation if you're worried about that. Last stands like the Yamato. I could see that happening on this game. All right, I'm going to switch the big turrets over to an easier target. Ah, nothing. Darn it. Okay. I'm going to put them all on AI and just kind of watch this for a minute here. Attentive still got torpedoes, so let's do that. Let's he just fired one. Darn it. Didn't want you to fire that yet. That's why I turned them off. That might be a hit, though. I don't know if Emden's going to be able to maneuver around that one. Come on, baby. Come on. That's a hit. Right in the center, too. Beautiful. Torpedoes have been Kind of the go-to thing for me so far. That was a pretty good torpedo hit. Here comes another one in the water. This might finish him off if it's a good hit. Come on, baby. It's a little further out, that one, but I think it's going to be a hit. I don't think he can maneuver around it. Unless it... Nah, it's not going to go past him. It's going to hit him. And it's going to hit him up front, which is where we need some more flooding damage. Beautiful. He reacted too late. That's a kill shot. The whole bottom of that ship's flooding. Boom. Steve, it's coming. There's going to be a proper playthrough for sure now that I know this is available. And the nice thing is, guys, I know I haven't had much content on this channel lately. My travel's done at least until the end of January. So I'm home every day. Definitely going to have plenty of time to do daily content for both channels. This has been a really good mission for me, even if we don't get the last ship. We've taken out a heavy cruiser and 2 light cruisers and haven't lost anything. It's a nice change in the old victory points. Yeah, no, Adam, you're right. There's no kind of torpedo belts at this point in the game. All right, we're going to go ahead and end that battle. We'll let the last one get away. 1,400 victory points. That gets us a little closer to even now. 865 crew members lost for the Germans. Devastating battle for them. Here's the ship stats. You can kind of see who dealt the damage. That torpedo boat, 200-ton torpedo boat, did 2,600 tons of damage. The light cruiser, the Attentive, again, a 2,400-ton ship did 5,300 tons of damage. Or 5,300, that shouldn't be, that's not tons. That's amount of damage, I should say. There's the remaining crew. Beautiful. Torpedo accuracy. And there's the experience. So you see what happens with XP, depending on all the factors at play here. Oh, Cody, I'm excited about the Gettysburg series too. I almost have the first episode edited. It should be done in the next day or two. I'm trying to get on top of the editing so I can make those more regular, at least get one out a week, if not a little more often than that. So there's going to be 9 episodes from Gettysburg, and I'm hoping that by the time the 9th episode airs on the other channel, I will have gone back to Gettysburg and done some more, but we'll see. All right, we're going to wrap it up right there, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first look at the campaign. I will definitely be doing a proper campaign playthrough on the channel. It'll be coming real soon. Probably in the next couple of days we'll get that started, but I'll be back with episode 2 of Grand Tactician: The Civil War tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you again soon.